Bom dia, vai. Mata falar português, só falei só for that. Good morning, guys. I hope so for you. Just let me know that before starting this. Don't forget to push the like button for channel. If sometime, please let me know if everything is clear. You guys can clearly hear me or not. So that okay. Good morning. There. Good morning. Loud and clear. Good morning, brother. Over. Over. Okay, I surrender. No more Portuguese. Good morning, brother. Sister Dora. Thank you so much. Am I your tribe, brother? Jillian, bonjour. Dude, brother. Hey, Jamil, bom dia, brother. Tudo, bhai, brother. Thank you for asking that. Hey, Tejak, good morning, brother. I hope everyone can hear me. As I told to my Discord, I'm not interested to frame any live trade today. To be honest, not going to frame any kind of live. I'll just show you the hindsight entries. I mean, after the job is done, I'll just explain them. I'll try to explain. Not interested to frame any trade at the beginning. Time we'll go for two accounts. The Blue Guardian futures. Go for that Blue Guardian futures account giveaway. Now, when I will start the giveaway, of course, you know how to join, and it's very easy. As I'm not going to frame any trade, everything you have to do by yourself, like the daily analysis, market analysis, everything you have to do it by yourself. And I'll be just the viewers like you guys today, okay? So you are the main traders today. Find the entry opportunities, or if you have any big plan, any kind of plan, let me know to the comment box. I really would love to know how you guys are thinking, how you do the pre-market analysis. I really need to know all of these things. At the same time, as I'm not doing any live trade today, I mean no framing, I will not go for the pre-market analysis. So I'll just let the market go. No expectation, nothing. I have my own expectation, I have my own plan. I'm just not going to share that today. It's just for today. From tomorrow, I hope I'll be back again. Today, I am more interested to know about your understanding, your expectation, your analysis, your plan. Without plan, no trade is valid. So the things I showed you every day, and I made my plan first, then I execute my plan according to the price action. You have to do the same thing without plan. If you just push the button because you have seen something, it's not trading, okay? So please frame the trade for me. I would really love to know what you are thinking, how you are going to frame your trade. At the same time, I have just started a poll. Just vote over here at least. I really would love to see how you are thinking. To help me a bit to understand how many people are looking only for buy. That means their bias is only bullish. They will only take the buy. Some of you are looking to sell. That means they will only take the sell. Some of you will think that okay, at first this market will go higher, then it will fall. They can vote over here, and those people are thinking this market will fall first and then it will go higher. Then vote over here. Really need to know how you are thinking. Most of you are thinking how you are thinking. Please vote over here. It will help me to understand a bit about the thinking of the chat. Same time, please push the like button. I'm really happy because out of 72 people, 43 likes. Very rare, but at least I'm happy. At least most of you have pushed the like button. I love you guys. I love you more than everything. However, to Guardian Futures. This is the platform I'm going to give away the accounts today, where we have 60% discount so far. The code is T Wizard 150k account. I'm going to give this account actually, but if you would love to buy this, you have to give $40. That's all. No activation fees, nothing, 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 nothing. However, they had only the Project X, but most of you know that from February, Project is going to stop working with the third party. they have added the trade of it. So now you are able to trade through the trading view chart. You are able to trade through them. So you would love to choose the Blue Guardian futures, which is really so cheap in my opinion right now. $40 for 50K account, no activation fees, end of the day drawdown. There is only one problem, and that is daily loss limit is hard breach. That means you can't lose $1,250 by a day. You can't lose it. If you lose it, you're going to lose the account. That is the only side effect. I will say that, of course, you don't need to worry about this because you are, of course, not going to take a huge loss by one day, kind of 1250. If you do that, it means you, even if you pass this account, you won't be able to get your payout from the account. If your maximum loss is kind of $1,250 in a day, so you won't be able to make the payouts. That's for sure. So I don't think so. It's gonna be any uh, effect on your trading. Except this, everything I love it to be honest, because 3000 is the target. Maximum drawdown is 2500. Huge drawdown, end of the day drawdown, so you don't need to worry about the trailing drawdown. Payout period is 7 days. That means when you'll push your first entry from them, you need to wait 7 days. No consistency for the 5 winning days or something like that. Just 7 days you have to wait for the payout. Activation fees, nothing. And there is some scaling rules plus some consistency rules. I think it's 40%, but it is also granted because you are not going to gamble over here, of course. You have that. However, this is a good deal to me. Just make sure that you have used the code T2 Wizard for this Blue Guardian future. That's all it's gonna cost per, not per month. If you pass it, you don't need to pay this $40, never ever anything. That's all you have to pay. If you fail it, just cancel the subscription. That's all you have to do. Just cancel the subscription. They're not going to charge you next month. If you don't cancel the subscription, that means next month they are going to give you another account by taking this $40. If you pass it, you don't need to worry about cancel subscription, activation fees, monthly pay, nothing. Nothing you need to worry about if you pass the account. If you fail the account, pass, then you have to just cancel the subscription. That next month they're not going to charge you $40 again. So I hope it's clear. Not complicated things to be honest. In my opinion, this is a good deal right now. Like dollar less than a bit less than funding ticks, because funding ticks has $38. It's $40. But overall, this is best. Okay, and those people had the problem with Project X, brother. I don't know how to trade the Project X. So those excuse me, those people now can trade through the trade of it. That means you can able to trade through this trading view chart. You are able to trade through this. Just make sure you have used the code T2 Wizard. You'll know that when I will start the giveaway, you have to write down that code actually, join to the giveaway. However, I think it's a great opportunity. Love to use it. Grateful to use my code T2. So that's all at the beginning of this stream. I really don't have anything to say. I'm not going to go for the pre-market analysis like every day I do, or every day I say that okay, until it's not broken, I'm bullish, broken, I'm bearish, or I'm bullish until it's not going to fall until here, or something like that. Whatever it is, I'm not going for that. We'll just see what is happening over here from the weekly chart. Seems like bullish from the weekly chart. From the daily chart, seems like bullish as well. That means the gap yesterday I showed you this gap, how to utilize this. It is bullish from 4 hour chart. Same hourly chart. A bit what is I mean the bit complicated from the hourly chart, but yeah, still I can say it's bullish. You have to mark that weak bottom levels to understand that is it still bearish or is it bullish. You have to mark it. This is just tips. You can use these tips for your understanding. However, from 15-minute chart, I can see some kind of relatively equal lows. I forgot to remove this. So sorry, I shouldn't show this to you. But yeah, however, there is some kind of relatively equal lows, and you can just mark the relatively equal highs as well. Then Just do your own trading. Let me know the setups. That's all I'm interested in. No copy trade, no copy trade, no copy trade. Today is not the copy trading day. I will talk only the hindsight. If you believe on me, stay here. If you don't believe me, then move on. I have no problem with that. On the pin comment, the Discord link over here, pin comment, the Discord link. If you click on that link, you'll be able to join our Discord. It's absolutely free, and I believe that we talk a lot about our expectation or about our understanding through the Discord and help you a bit to understand this market in a better way. I believe so, but it's up to you. If you want, you can join our Discord. You are always welcome and free for free. Okay, there is nothing you have to pay. At the same time, if you are the winner, that means I'm going to give two giveaway account for the Blue Guardian fee. For example, you are the winner and you are not with us in our Discord. I'm not going to wait for joining and then confirming. I'm not going to wait for that way. After winning, if you're the winner, you have to immediately confirm that through the Discord link. If you're not able to do that, I'll just switch on or I'll move on to other people as a to like select as a win. So make sure that if you are interested, you are already in our Discord group. If you are interested about the giveaway, because nobody knows who's going to win the accounts. I will join as well. Let's see if I can be the winner or not. If I'm the winner, I'll keep my account for myself. Just kidding. However, guys, I'm not going to do that. But of course, I'll just make sure you are with us in our Discord. Click on that link, join over there. Just do that. It's free. You don't need to pay anything over there. Okay. On my right hand side, this is gonna be the 15-minute chart, and from the 15-minute chart, this is the new week opening gap. It's not actually the new week opening gap, it's an old week opening gap. It's like too old, more than five weeks, but still it's important. If you have watched yesterday's live, you know that why it is important. However, you can keep this line on your keep this box on your chart if you want. I would love to keep it to how it is going to react actually. More importantly, would love to mark the quadrant level for this old week opening gap. The quadrant levels, so keep it over here. If you want, you can keep it. If you don't want, let it go. So over here, this is the another old new week opening gap. So beautifully it has been respected here. Old new week opening gap respected there. Like a lot of things you can see. The same way I'm going to utilize this old week opening gap as well. It's going. However, guys, please let me know to the comment box how you are going to think today's price action is going to be, and what you are thinking. More importantly, join to this vote. So like 73 votes I got out of 110 people. Please make sure that all of you have pushed the vote over here. Just you don't need to be right. Okay, you're thinking it's a buy day and it's a sell day, it doesn't mean that you are wrong. Sometimes our expectation goes wrong. It's absolutely normal for every person. You never ever think that you are perfect or you will always be perfect. If you think like that way, trading is not for you. You have to do something else where perfection works perfectly. But we work here with the probability. So probability means sometimes you'll be right, sometimes you'll be wrong. It doesn't mean that you have to be right always. Please make sure that you have pushed the vote over here. Just make sure that I will get an idea about trading. And I really need to know how many people are over here today. If I am talking about the hindsight without framing any date. It's up to you guys. If you want, you can join, or you can the other guys like Tanya go and watch her. Hey brother, I'm waiting on a week, 2 week taken and pop the downside. As if you are looking for sell. That's cool, brother. Sachin, I'm going with Friday high. Going with Friday high. What is the Friday high? Friday high, Sunday high, Friday high, Friday high. Where's the Friday high? I think Friday high is already taken. Yeah, Friday high was already taken. Good time to ask you about Ranges? What do you mean by that? Ranges? You can ask me the question, brother. I have the time, no worries. I'll try to reply you. What do you mean by range? Bro has personal problem with Tania. I don't have any problem. I'm promoting her, okay? I know that she doesn't need it. Still, I'm promoting her, right? Just go and watch her. I'm saying her name means I don't have any problem. I love her. That's why I'm saying her name. If you know, like ICT himself love her, who the hell am I go against her? Where ICT himself is promoting her. How to identify a range in Nasdaq? Look for the liquidity whenever you will see a leg. That leg has cleared some kind of swing low or relatively equal lows, and the leg has taken some kind of high or the relatively equal highs. You will look for that range to look for your premium discount or whatever it is. For example, if you look this high and that low, you don't need to mark that. Why? Because first of all, this high didn't clear any high, single high or relatively equal highs. Same here, this low didn't clear any swing low or something like that. Nothing has been cleared over here. So you don't need to mark this leg for your range. If you look this from here to until here, you'll be able to see that this low, though it has failed to clear that low, but this leg has cleared that high, a swing high. So you can look for a range here from that high to that low. That means the high or low of an specific leg has to clear either both swing high and swing low, or at least swing high or swing low. Something has to be cleared by that leg. Same here, you don't need to mark here to here, you can't do that, but at the same time when this fall here, this low has cleared that low, at the same time this high has cleared that high, so you can look for this leg as your range to look for premium discount or anything whatever you'd love to use. But if you would love to look for the range, always look for the high or the low has clear either the low and high, both of the low and high, or at least high or low has to be cleared by the leg. Is that clear, brother? Hey Marbra, how are you, brother? Weak cotton levels are valid for how many times? I don't know, brother. It's up to you. Cotton levels is something ICT has just introduced and is talking about that. I'm studying that. Not something like I'm the master of cardinal levels or something like that, brother. I'm just studying it, so I don't have any specific reply or answer for the quadrant levels. All of you know that already, right? I told at the beginning that I am studying it. I don't know how to use the quadrant levels. I'm just studying them so that I will try to look for how many times it is going to work the way I'm thinking. Do the same thing for yourself, brother. Hey, Matthew, how are you, brother? Matthew. Thank you, model once here, brother. I try to make the things clear, okay, very simple to understand. I always try to do that. So when you asked me about a range, I can make it so much complicated. If you want, I can explain you the complicated way how to look for a range. But it's always better for me to identify something in a very easy or simple way. And that should not be something like my intention or my expectation. It should be something that is going to work most of the time. And I found that the way I explained you the range, that is the easiest way to understand the range. Again, brother, if you want, I can give you a complicated explanation of the range, which is also valid. But for me, this is the easiest way to find out a range. I'm saying this to you because when you will saw other people to show their range, you will see they're putting a lot of information over there. Okay, so you will think that okay, that guy just told me a swing high, swing low is cleared. I can look for the range. So he's bullshit. He didn't give me this information, that information, that information. You'll think like that way. It happens actually. Even if you don't think like that way, some of you think like that way. But as I told, I try to make the things simple, very simple. The more simplest I can make it, I'll do that for you. It doesn't mean that I can't make the things complicated. Of course I can do that, brother, trust me. When I talk about the price action inside the members only life, sometimes when I go a bit deeper, so much complicated things over there. So it doesn't mean that I can't make this complicated, but I try my level best to make things simple. Please don't judge me. If you like it, take it. If you don't like it, just throw it. My request not to judge me, okay? Thank you for understanding, brother. Do you like quarterly theories? I tried it actually when I first heard about the quarterly theories from Lumi. I tried it, but it will take more times, and I didn't have the patience at that time think about the quarterly theory. But I loved that concept. Actually, it was so beautiful concept actually. But I just didn't submit myself to understand that quarterly theory. So if you can do it, I really appreciate. For me, it was beneficial. I mean, I was thinking like it's something good. I just didn't study it. That's all, brother. So please tell about 50%. What do you mean by that 50%? I think quarter week 50%? Or talking about week 50%? If you look some kind of week that has cleared all the highs and trade a fair value gap, there is a 50% of that week. If it is broken by the candle, most of the time the high is obvious to be taken. Until the body doesn't close above the 50% of that prominent week that has cleared all the highs and traded a fair value gap, until the 50% is not broken, this market has a tendency to keep falling. If it is a bearish this week, okay, and vice versa, that means if you're looking for that week, something like this way, so you maybe mark this, yeah, and you have seen that body didn't close below the 50%, then it has a possibility to go higher. If it failed to trade the 50% of that week, that is more bullishness. Same here. If it failed to trade the 50% of that week, that is more bearishness. That is the sign of more bearishness. Good man, how are you? I'm cool, Matthew. Good morning, Khurshid. Pratik, good morning, brother. Price is stuck above D1 50%. D1 50%. D1, what is D1, brother? And bottom of the new week opening up from micro bias is bullish. Okay, micro bias is bullish. I'm expecting price clear buy sell liquidity, go down, then clear sell side liquidity in discount zone and go up. Thank you, Jamil, for saying this. I really didn't want to do this, but as you bring these things up, I really would love to talk about that a bit. You see this high, the high of Sunday or the Monday. Sunday and Monday are all together, okay? So think like that way. Sunday and Monday are the two. Today's Tuesday. Tuesday is the manipulation day. That means this market is going to clear Monday high first, and then it will start to look for Monday low. Wherever is the Monday high, remember Monday and Sunday are all together. Okay, so when I'm saying Monday high, it means I'm saying the Sunday high as well. If the Monday high is above the Sunday high, then I'll go for the Monday high. If the Sunday high is above the Monday high, then I'll go for the Sunday high. Okay. So, however, it is after Friday. After Friday, whatever high has been created on Tuesday, I would love to look for high or low to be taken first, and then it will go toward the opposite direction. If you look over here on my right hand side where I'll show you the daily chart, this is the yesterday candle. Okay, so this big black candle is the yesterday's candle. If I am trading Tuesday, my intention will be this will clear this high first, previous day high, and from there I will start to look for sell for previous day low. It doesn't need to clear the previous day low, but it will go toward that previous day low. I will think like that way if it is Tuesday. So on Tuesday, I think like that way. Thank you for bringing that comment over here, Jamil. So you can add this information with your expectation, okay, brother? I want complicated definition. You're not, unfortunately, you're not my member. Is just complicated things are for the members only, like those people. They're bound to listen my bullshit over there. Please tell about. I already talked to you about that. How bro is watching all the female YouTube traders. Actually not. I love to watch new people's, not the old people, because I have already an idea what they're doing. I have already an idea, okay, what they're doing over there. So I try to watch the new people. They're doing the live streaming according to the ICT concept. I watch a lot of people. You have like no idea how many people I am following, but a lot of people I'm watching them. Those are doing the ICT concepts live, doing live, okay, no hindsight, something like that. I love to watch them, the way they're approaching or the way they're thinking the market, how they're doing it. Yeah. Some of them are girls, some of them are boys. It doesn't matter actually. I'm in love with every person in this world. I'm in love with everyone, to be honest. Because I'm single, so nobody's going to ask me, brother, you can't love or like I'm not committed to anyone, so I love everyone. Ahmad, I love you too, brother, as a brother way. So the boys, I love them as a brother, as a friend way. Plus, I love like those who are my sister, they're the sister. Okay, those who are not my sister, I love them like as my girlfriend way. Hey Hriday, how are you, brother? I have a full volume on my phone, but I think your voice is too small. Something wrong with my phone? Okay, guys, can anyone else confirm that my voice is lower or not? Or is that his problem? Because it can happen that my voice is a bit, volume is not high, okay? Just let me know that, okay? Order block entry valid. There, the week 50%. You can use it if you can use it as an last fair value gap. Of course, you can use the order block from there, brother. Acceptable. Daily one fair value gap CE and dissection tab of it the new complicated. Good morning, Archana. You watched Kit. Kit. Remember the name, but it seems like I am familiar with that name. Just can't remember, but the name is remember. I mean, very well known to me actually. Actually, can you explain how the market is algorithmic? Hey, Miki, I can't do that here. I have already done it in the members only live, but brother, I can't do it over here. There's a lot of things I have to bring which is contradictory with ICT. In publicly, I can't. I don't want to talk about this. Okay, I hope you'll understand. Water block it is valid the week. I have already gave you the replies, Sachin. Voice is lagging. Voice is okay. Yours is fine. Clear. Hi T2. Do you ask your mother? Find you a bride. My mother always keep pushing me for the bride, but I'm just not interested to get married right now. That's all. Looking to the sell or buy. Uh, Amora, I think you are late, brother. I'm not looking for anything. I'm looking for something, but I'm just not sharing it. Walaikum salam, Wakas. I'm cool, sir. Thank you for asking. How are you? Is something wrong with my phone? Thanks, no problem, brother. I think my voice should be clear, but if still there is any problem, close the stream, reopen. I hope it will be okay then. Thank you, Tamimi, for saying that, brother. Kid is the guy who do Twitter space right after ICT ends his ICT space. ICT usually goes to his Twitter space. That's cool. Yeah, that's why I was thinking that it's familiar to me. Actually, last time I joined him when me and ICT was ICT was just beside of me. We both are listening, and I shared that screenshot to the Discord. I know it's because of the like some kind of thing. It's not something like he was just beside of me, but the things showing me that ICT is just beside of me, and now I got it why it was so familiar to. Yeah, I didn't watch his YouTube, but I listened to him a lot through the space. Good morning, hey Kishore, how are you, brother? I got 107.8 vote. 44% are bullish. Wow. And guys, please make sure that you have pushed the like button. That's all I ask actually. So please make sure that you have pushed the like button. I like the reaction in the daily fair value gap, so I'm bullish for the week. Okay, Pablo, we'll see, brother. You guys are going to give me the entries, okay? I'll take the entry depending on you guys. When you will find an opportunity, let me share. I mean, let me know that. If I can find out any logic behind that entry, I'll try to take that. Okay. So I'm going to copy your trades. Whenever you will find an opportunity, give me that entry. Of course, after pushing your button, then let me know. 2 minutes to go before the market open. Good morning, Mahadi. Good morning, Eiffel Trader 007. Mahadi, did you notice that Eiffel has 007? That means James Bond 007. You should edit your name, brother. M3T, M3T. What is that, man? You should look for 007, 001, 002, something like that, brother. Come on. Tell now. Go for that, Mickey. Hey, Belmont. Thanks for that penguin, man. I love you, man. Good morning, brother. How are you? Weekly cap reaction, probably then buy around 420. 420. So you have to look for a buy from here, that area. That's a good idea. That's really good idea. hmm Not bad. Good idea, brother. I really appreciate it, man. Yes, he's the best beast ever. Come on, man. Come on, brother. Come on. Change the name. Edit the name. Do something good. 007. See? The power of that name is different. Your name, man. Come on. Ah, M3, M3, M3T, M3T. What is that, man? If it was like M3, M2T, then I could say that, okay, so you would actually write down the 2T, T2, same thing. M3, man, what is that? I don't like it. Change it, man. Come on. In a trade on 1 minute here today. I'm just going to copy the trade from you guys. That's all. So give me the entries, please. 9:30. I have to see where is the opening gap. Hmm? And we'll keep the opening gap, okay? Closing. Opening gap for today. This lines at the opening gap, so we'll have to see how it is going. Bro, listen. Sell now, fast. Sorry, brother. Uh, I didn't. I was not able to listen you, brother. So you told sell 25 25545.31 55 55 5. Okay, that was the stop loss. Entry. Okay. You wanted to take the entry here. 5545 is stop loss. Come on, man. It's not a trading. Like I don't trade like that way, brother. Sorry to say. Give me the stop loss which is kind of 20 handle, 25 handle. If it is highly volatile, maximum 30 handle. Give me an entry like that. Come on, guys. Let's see when the stop loss hit. No, it's not like that way. I just opened trade on Nasdaq for sell at 25,545.31 and TP is 25,218.5. 545. What is that 545? You opened a trade here. 545. That 545. No worries. However, I don't think so. It's a good idea to go for that sell, but I hope you will get your boom, brother. I need one more win trade to get my first payout. Best of luck, Richard. Best of luck, brother. Testing for 22 model. Yes, that is the good thing, brother. Okay, put leg cake. Best of luck, brother, for your boom. I hope that you will get your boom, brother, very soon. If it is opposite way, then don't get frustrated. I hope you'll get toward the way you are interested in the entry. However, okay, so I can see something here. There is there anyone who can tell me that what is that? What if I would love to mark this gap? What should I mark it, or what should I give the name over here? We'll take buy if close above 930 order block. That's cool. Market my stop loss. Last fair gap. Thank you so much. So I can mark the last fair gap over here. And thank you so much, guys. I would say not sell is valid. No sell is valid until price reaches 25,540. No sell valid while over new week. Yep. Absolutely, it's a good idea, brother. I appreciate it, man. Market maker love my stop loss. No, man, it's not something like that. You just read the market in a bit bad way. I mean, you are a bit faster. That's the problem. Yeah, thank you so much, brother. The last fair will come absolutely. So I can see that market has traded that last fair value gap, and if I'm not wrong, I told you to guys mark that high to show the market fall moving without the fair value gap. Assalamualaikum. Hmm. Is the high is close? Yeah. I think the previous high has taken already. High that has been. Please put like don't do that, brother. Please don't do that. If you would love to go for the trade, just let me know the trade, okay? But like the way you are trying to take the attention, please don't do that. That beautiful run is fair value gap over here, and fair value gap over here. The leg. What happened, Suziman? Sorry, what happened, brother? I'm going to look for sell if setup is presented. Okay, so why you were saying sorry? The old fair value gap did the job, but I did not find anything. So you have already noticed that. I'm happy. I'm happy that you have already noticed that. That's cool. So I mean, don't you happy that you can look for that? 930 candle water block was also supported by 50-minute water block as well. 9:45 word block. Sorry, 9:30 word block was supported by 15-minute word block as well. So I don't see any 15-minute word block first of all here. I don't see any 15-minute word block. And now 9:30, I also don't see any word block over here as well. Unfortunately, maybe it's my problem, my eye problem. I don't see anything over here. Now, if I am trading, until now, I have nothing to do, simply nothing. And I'm going to accept that. For me, until now, there was not even a single opportunity or entry opportunity. With all of my knowledge, with all of the setups, with everything, until now, there is not even a single entry opportunity to me. I think it's very bold statement. No hidden setup, no open setup, nothing. Simply just nothing. Market opened, fall, trade the last gap, keep going higher. That's all I'm seeing over here. Nothing else. Said not to say about a setup. I told that you should share your setup with me. That's all, okay, brother. Hmm. This fair value gap at 858, was that a last fair value gap? Could taken buy from, what did you say? There is a fair value gap 850. That this one, 850, was that a last fair value gap buy from that? We could, but market didn't give. So Jamil, you have already were with me to the last what to say in the Friday old gap, right? Remember? That is the area. But unfortunately, see what happened here. This is the body that has closed out this old gap, and this market never come back again. So it keep going higher, brother. So yeah, that was a possibility, but market didn't. Really, I thought 9:30 is an order block. Okay, I don't see anything until now. No trading opportunity, no buy, no sell, nothing for me. As I told, I'll just go for the hindsight trade, but at the same time I'm saying, still now there was nothing to me. Now I can simply say force the market to go for the order block, breaker block, 22 white, whatever you want. There is not even a single trade, and you have to accept it. If it is not, you have to accept it. That is the first lesson we are going to learn. We hit the C of the last parameter from November 13th. I'm interested to remember from the yesterday 50% of that new week opening gap. Even if this market would love to fall, should fall from the 50% of the new week opening gap, which is the old week opening gap. That 50%. So until that area, that 50%, I'm not interested to see any kind of bull run, or sorry, bear run. Should be reached here. And then if it started to fall according to the weekly bias, I'm going to support that. Just going to show you the reference from yesterday, because yesterday the job was not finished. Today that job should be finished at first. Guys, please don't forget to push the like button and subscribe to our channel if any of you are new over here. Good morning, Jamie. Looking more than 5 hands for the 1 minute fair value gap. Gonna have to look for a border block. Liking more than 5 hands for the first. Okay, I think you were talking about the uh, first presented fair value gap, right? Yeah, that could be your first presented fair value gap over here. Now, I would love to draw your attention something else over here. Look, this is the leg. This is the area you are thinking this market will go. It has built two gap. One is here, another one is there. All you have to do, remember the old days. Don't forget about the old days. Remember, 50% premium fair value gap target. Same thing yesterday. Just try to remember what happened yesterday. Just try to remember that. What happened yesterday? Hey guys, please let me know what is your setup. I'm really interested to know where is your entry. Give me a signal, a day. Today is my day to follow your signal. Give me the signal. Come on. Just remember until here the job is not finished. Until here, okay? Then I will show you something. Don't worry about that. No entry yet. Wow. Good, brother Muhammad. Polish, YM is bearish. Something is coming. Mm-hmm. YM is bearish. Didn't know that. That means they're not related, correlated. Very bad sign, to be honest. Brother, if it tapped to the 930 by order block, I'm in the market. You're thinking that if this market come back again to this order block, you'd love to take the buy. Is that, am I right, Marquis? Looking to enter the fair value gap to take the high. So you entered here, you are looking for that high. If I'm not wrong, Dora. Am I right? I'm bullish holding now. Okay, so you are bullish, you are trying to hold that. It tapped only. Okay, okay. So if it could tap here, then you would go for the water block trade. Am I right, brother? Now, actually, it has traded, but you missed it. Just look at the candles here. One, two, three candles. The candle that has closed above the consecutive candles. This candle open, trade this candle, then market went higher. So if you want for the water block entries from here, you have already get the opportunity. The lowest candle is not the water block. I mean, if you think about the water block, there is no water block to me. But as you were saying, there is a water block. So even if you would love to look for the water block, you should not just look for the one down close body close candle. You should look for all of these three candles as your down close body close candles. By the 50% of the fair value gap is the high. Okay, so you want to take the entry from fair value gap here to until the high. Okay, so I'll just go for here. That is your expectation. Chevy. The middle but didn't come there. Okay, so you guys are thinking about to take the entry from the middle, from here, if I'm not wrong, from there, right? Okay, let's see. Good idea. I love it. I missed it. Yes, no problem. Missing is just a part of this game. That's cool. That's cool. No trades. Wait, patient. Okay, Hamad. That's cool, brother. Yes, is going lower. To be honest, I don't care about yes, but I care about YM. Guy told me that YM is also bearish, so that is a bad thing for me. And I'm expecting this market will first tap here and then it will fall. Mark the lowest down close body close candle, send it to your right. It makes 50-minute bullish fair value gap before tapping on our last fair value gap. Order block, my entry, tap on our last fair value gap, bearish order block. So you are looking for a 1 hour last fair value gap. Cool, brother. No trade yet. All. Okay, so there is no trade for none of you. Is there anyone who find an entry opportunity? Is there anyone who find an entry opportunity? Just let me know. What is rejecting C of the world gap you mentioned? Okay. No trade yet. Oh man, I'm the worst trader, I think. Because if I were you, I would be already in a trade. However, it's cool, brother. It's really cool. I think I'm pretty impatient comparing with you guys. This would be my trade. If I were trading, that would be my pushing button already by covering the 50% as well as the lower quadrant of the new week opening gap. So the logic is when this candle, 15-minute candle, has closed above the lower quadrant, it can fall until the lower quadrant one more time. I have already showed it this to you lot of time. It can tap here, respect it as a support until it is not reaching to the 50% of this gap. Here I'm going to cover the most premium gap that is going to support as my premium fair value gap before reaching to the level where I'm expecting it should go over here by covering this whole gap, because weak can did the damage and maximum I'll accept that weak is going to come to the lower of this gap. This is the same setup I showed you yesterday, if you guys remember, because you love to forget. Love to forget. That's your what to say, I mean, kind of thinking. Remember here, same logic. I just told that I need two fair value gap. Here, two fair value gap. Yeah, I had the opportunity to use this inverse gap to understand that how this market is going to respect that inverse gap. Fortunately, I don't have that inverse gap today. But here, I don't have that inverse gap, but I have two gap where this market has cleared the liquidity. The liquidity has been cleared over here. Trade something very specific is a last fair value gap. A very good thing. Market didn't give you any opportunity over here to take the entry. Come here, failed to trade the exact level I am expecting this market will trade. When it has failed, in the meantime, it has provided me two gap. I am not going to take any kind of let this go without hitting this area. Whenever it will find the top of this gap as a support, I'm already in the trade. Not here, actually from that candle. When it tap here, from this, when it tap here, I'm already in the trade. I don't care I'm going to get stopped out or not. Now, if I'm in a trade, what else I could do? If I saw that it's huge, maybe I could take the risk here. Maybe, I don't know. But I'm just showing you it for the sake of this conversation, just putting it over here, around there, okay? Would go for the 1:1 partial, which is here. Try to take the partial here. Or you can see the 50% of that new week opening gap and this level are almost around the same level. So I can simply take the partial here and will hold the trade until the upper quadrant level of this gap. I'm not sure it will come here or not. I just don't not sure about that. Whenever this candle, not that candle anymore, this candle appeared on the chart here, okay, this area. Look, when I'm showing this to you, when this candle appeared on the chart, it's my order block. Immediately I will switch my entry, stop loss below that low. Maybe 2 tick below that low, maybe 3 tick below that low here, and I'll get stopped out over there. After taking the entry over here, if I could take the partial, that could be the best case of scenario. If it doesn't do that, order block has been created. I'll move my stop loss here. I'll get stopped out over there. Simply I'll get stopped out over there. We'll wait for the new opportunity until this is not going to be taken. Try to take another opportunity. Even though I know that it can come back again to trade this lower quadrant as a support here, as a support, I will move my stop loss because it has built the order block. I got stopped out here for the first time. I'll show that to you after it's done. No sir, I'm not in a trade. I have short term memory loss problem. No worries ma'am. No worries about that. I'll show you where you can draw a standard deviation projection when there is no price action, brother. If you see that on your left hand side there is no price action, you can look for the standard deviation. See, there is some kind of price, you don't need to mark the standard deviation. Yeah, those people who are thinking to buy here, I think they are already got the entry around this area. And I'll just keep my stop loss the way I'm thinking. Maybe their stop loss is here and the target is the high here, so I'll keep it over there. Okay, so Dora was there, Dora, and there was really looking for the buy actually. I really appreciate you guys because you want to give it a extreme level target. Take your entry, take above. I gave you the signal for trader. What was the signal, brother? I just missed it, I guess. Can you please tell me one more time? What was your, what was that? Where we can draw a standard. I give you the example. No, one MNQ week has already went through CE, but NQ week has rejected. I don't care about the MNQ. I only care about the NQ to understand how it is respecting the lower quadrant of the new week opening gap. The 50-minute candle has closed above this new week opening gap lower quadrant. It should respect as a support until it is not reaching to this 50% of this uh, new week opening gap 50%. Okay, until here I'll look for the buying opportunity. Bro, look SPX once. Hmm? It's bearish. You're seeing that bearish. I'm seeing this the is empty. This lows has cleared over here. This low market has failed to clear over there. It's good. Is empty. So if you know smart money divergence, the good smart money divergence. Okay, Dora, let's see. You guys got better entries. I should appreciate it. By the way, and I said we are in the entry gap with the breakaway gap below. Target is 620. That's cool, brother. I missed it, but yeah, partly that would be my opportunity. Entry here, stop loss below this gap, or maybe just will cover the lower quadrant of this gap, depending on the situation. Actually, to be honest, anywhere I'll put my stop loss, either below this line or below that gap, anywhere over here. Okay, by from the top until here, until that area. I'm not thinking about any kind of sell over here. No sell, nothing. No interest to look for the sell. Still I'm bullish. I know that market will come here. I'll try to go for the trade. However, I'll show you the re-entry opportunity if I get stopped out by trailing the stop loss below this order block. I didn't need to share this to you. Okay, I could simply tell you that my entry is here, stop loss is here, target is here. I'm just telling you what I would do if I were in this trade. I could simply show that to you, right? But I'm saying that if I take my entry here and if I have seen that this order block has been validated this market, I would move my stop loss over here, here, and I would get stopped out for 9 handle 2 tick or something like that. Get stopped out over there. That's for sure. I mean, there was no alternative or something like that. When I have got stopped out over there, I would go for the re-entry. That re-entry, I will just show that to you. Don't worry about that. But after effect, as an hindsight, but not thinking about sell, not thinking about anything else except buying until that red line. After that red line, if I close my trade, maybe I'll think about sell. I don't know. But until that red line, I'm not bearish. I'll be bullish. This guy's shit talker. Thank you, cool, for that compliment. I really appreciate it, man. I took the buy at the middle of the gap. Congratulations to those people who took the entry from there because you got better entries. You got better entries. What happens sometimes you miss the entry. That's all can happen. I don't want to miss the trade from here. I would love to go for the trade from there. However, but you got a better entries. To be honest. 100. Hey, Lawrence, how are you, brother? This same setup has been outlined yesterday. Every single thing is same over here. That was the same setup has been outlined yesterday with the same logic, with the same everything. Exactly the same thing from yesterday. I know that you have a very short-term memory. That's why sometimes you forget. That's why I keep saying, take the notes, take the notes, take the notes. It will help you to understand this market. It's in the deep premium. Those people who are thinking this is a deep premium, they already don't, as I told, like they don't know what is called premium and discount. They're just in kind of mystery about the premium and discount. They'll think that okay, it will come here and then I will take the buy. But they don't know that has no possibility to come here. If it come here, it means that this low is more interested, market is more interested to take that low. So it should not come here, then reach to the line you are expecting here. They don't know that. However, if I get stopped out here, this is the first candle that has closed above this gap again. I would love to take a re-entry from that gap again over here. Again from there. This time my stop loss is below that water block, just below that water block, nothing else, below that water block. Same kind of partial will taken, target will be here, or maybe I'll try to take the partial here and will hold my trade until this upper quadrant level. Now if you say this entry where my stop loss is over here, it is not a losing trade, it's a winning trade as well. Same logic I showed you yesterday. Nothing I have changed, nothing is different here. Everything is the same. Everything is same. Those people who got the entry from here, I really appreciate because you got a better entry. You got a better entry. From there, just until here, it's 55 handle. If you want to hold it until here, acceptable. Remember, until here, it is acceptable. There is nothing wrong if you would love to hold it until here. Above this line, one tick above that line, not acceptable. Now, those people who took the entry over here, write down the boom to the comment box. But brother, you didn't take the entry. Those, only those who took this trade, write down boom to the comment box. Did I share this to you guys? Did I ever share this to you guys? To be honest, give me the reply as well. Okay. Thank you for the boom, Ben. Thank you, man. Big thank you, Jillian. Thank you, man. Big John Viking. Good boom, brother. Eastern boom. Thank you, man. YouTube motivation. Little boom done. Congratulations, brother. Jeffrey boom. Hyde boom. I shouldn't say that I will go for that buy. I'm so sorry, guys. I just wanted to say share all of these things after it hit the target. Okay, as I don't do that actually. So I actually pre-market. I already told that I would love to go for the trade from here. I shouldn't do that, but still, I hope that you guys actually did it by yourself. Of course, you have done it by yourself. I will. Yes, you have shared this before. Thank you, Suzivan. Thank you so much, brother. Hey, Jai. Thanks for that boom, brother. $800, $1,800, man. Come on, lot of dollar, man. Boom, thank you so much, brother. I took a little later entry 150-minute close. Still, that is valid, Ben. Congratulations, brother, for your boom, brother. Boom, Garcoin. Thank you so much, brother. Question: what is quadrant level? How it works? I'm trying to learn, Shajib. I'm not a master of quadrant level. I'm just learning it. Okay. So if you ask me any question about the quadrant level, it's gonna be difficult for me to reply you because I'm also learning the quadrant level. ICT just recently explained the quadrant level in a details way. I'm still trying to learn it. I hope you'll understand, brother. That's not clean trade though. It's a very, very, very clean trade, Mickey. All you have to understand the premium and discount. That's all you have to understand. It's a very clean setup. No confusion here. Nothing is confusing in this trade, brother. Just you have to practice this, man. Boom from 25,590, 25,590. So you took the entry from 590. I think you took the entry here somewhere. So from there you got the boom. If you have still some portion open, let it run until this upper quadrant. I believe it will reach until the upper quadrant. And then maybe it will react from there. If you have some portion open, let it run until this area. Don't hold the trade one tick above this line. It's better to target a bit below this line, not exactly to this line, a bit below, okay, bit below, but don't hold your trade one tick above that line, not even one micro contract. But brother, it is going to the sky, let him go, don't touch it. I take with the inverse fair value gap and boom, congratulations, brother. Still that is also valid. This gap is entry is also valid. Nothing is wrong with that gap, of course, brother. That's cool, brother. My entry was 932, holding until, brother, you did a good gamble. Thank you for your gambling. Sorry to say, because here was no entry opportunity. So if you push the button over here, you just did gamble. Perfect gambling. Nichan, Nichna. Boom, brother. Congratulations, brother, for your boom. So you got the boom. I'm really happy because I'm seeing that people are not actually copying my trade. They can identify their own trade. I'm really happy, brother. I'm really happy. Thank you so much, guys. Take that because the it's TP. What if it comes for breakaway gap? A first fair gap boom for both for you, but it's risky. What did you say? You said that because TP. What if it comes? No, it can never come to this breakaway gap. If it come to this breakaway gap, it means it will never go higher. It will keep falling. So there is no thinking that it will come over here. Breakaway gap. If it come here, it means I'm not bullish anymore. I'm bearish now. I'll start to look for selling opportunity. TPT didn't activate my accounts today, so I just watched. I'm okay with not trading today. That's cool, Matthew. You already passed the tick profit trader account. Congratulations, brother. Go slowly. I got boom, brother. Hey, Tevin. Hey, Tevin, I have a question to you, brother. Because I've seen that you have watched a lot of videos. Sometimes you comment over there. So I have a question to you, Tevin. What is your true compliment, true opinion to our channel? While you have studied some videos and something, did it change anything? The way you love to trade, did it change anything? That's very true opinion I'm expecting, brother, from you. This is the question for you only, Tevin. I was thinking to ask you this question some days ago, but I forgot. Also had a micro after body close above 950 inversion fair value gap. Oh, that's cool, brother. If I were in this trade, for example, in this trade, when this candle has closed above that candle, which is the lowest down close body close candle, okay, here, I would add more when it would tap to that candle. I would add more over there. So I would try to take the end here. If I didn't add more here, my stop loss would be here. And then when it left that area with speed, I would add more by that specific candle, that black candle, put the stop loss below that lowest down close body close candle, where did I tell you this, that it can maximum, was that a bold statement, it can maximum fall until this lower quadrant of that new week opening gap, before going for this 50% of this, what to say, I mean, the new week opening at 50, was that a bold statement, or was that something kind of confusing? I was thinking that okay, it will be broken and then it will go. No, it can maximum fall until this bold line. See this 0.25, which is the lower quadrant. Why? 15-minute candle has closed above this lower quadrant. We'll use this lower quadrant as a support to reach until this 50%. When this 15-minute candle will close above this 50%, it has zero possibility. It has zero possibility to reach this 50% before tapping to this line. It has like nearly 0% possibility to come back again, trade here before going here. So what else it can do? It can come here first, then it can come for the 50%. Without tapping here, if it come here to the 50%, I'll start to look for sell again. Remember that it's very bold statement, not something like confusing or something like that. Keep watching them. I also, guys, thank you, brother. You're most welcome. Why? What is why, brother? Outside of Minecraft. Okay. Just here to sell. Tough luck, Mickey. Just here within to sell. Okay. Join the free community. Thank you, Mark. Okay, Devin is not here, I guess. If Devin is here, please give me the reply, brother, please. Without tapping here, if it tap to the 50%, I will start to look for selling opportunity. Just remember that. I mean, this 50-minute candle has to close first above this line. After that, I will look for that. Not like right now. Like right now, it will tap here. I don't have any problem. But when this 50-minute candle will close above the 50% of the new week opening gap, without tapping this upper quadrant, if it tap here, I will look for the sell. After closing this 50-minute candle, remember, because I don't know yet this candle is going to close above this 50% or not. So I don't know that yet. I need to know that first. If it tap here now, it doesn't matter to me because the 50-minute candle is still didn't close above this line. I'm disappointed on my analysis. I was bearish today. Why you were bearish, brother? Told that you have to watch the stream after I'm done. So if you did that, you already know that what I was expecting yesterday. Should So the 50-minute candle, if it doesn't close above this line, I don't need to worry about this line anymore because the 50% of this new week opening gap is respecting. I'm cool with that. I'm going to remove them, okay? Now, I would love to ask you guys for a new entry. Now it's some time to look for a new entry. So show me the new entry, guys, please. I'm going to give you some tips at the beginning. Until this 50-minute candle is not going to close below this 50% of that new week opening gap, don't look for sell. It's a tips for you guys, okay? Just a tips. I'm not showing any trade, but I'm just giving you a tips. Those people who are thinking about sell, until this 15-minute candle doesn't close below this 50% of this new week opening gap, don't look for sell. If you do that, most of the time you will start to regret. Please don't do that. If it close above this line, there's a high probability this market will reach until the high upper quadrant of this new week opening gap. This is just an tips to you guys. Time to look for a new opportunity for a trade. Let me know the trade. If you think like that way, still you don't have any opportunity to take entries, right? Even if you look for that Ahbab, still you don't have any opportunity to look for a trade. Why when the fair value gap is inverse? Okay, so your thinking is this fair value gap will be inversed. You will have to take a buy here. Okay, I got an idea over here. Cool idea. Let's see another idea. Anyone else has any more idea? I like 10 a.m. Judas here. So you are thinking this is Judas swing. It will start to fall now, right? Not bad. Yeah, that's true. No problem. Yeah, just let it go. If you are looking for sell, you should not be worry about that because you know that you'll get your opportunity. Inversion sell. Inversion sell. Can you please tell me which one is your inversion fair value gap? Pradeep, I'm going to sell instead of buy, but has to invert first to meet fair value gap. No problem. By the way, I'll put this again when the things will happen, okay, according to Suzivan. So I'll put it later actually when the body will close above this gap. If you have any opportunity, like I need a bold plan, like Suzivan. He told that if the body close above this gap, it's his buy, maybe until that high. I don't care about that, but that's gonna be his buy. I need some kind of bold plan. If you see any bold plan, let me know that. I just gave you a tips, and that is if this 50-minute candle close above this line, it has zero possibility to come back again for this 50% without tapping over here. Just a tips. Second, if the 50-minute candle close below this 50%, you can only look for the sell after that. Until then, no sell is valid without tapping to this line. This is just the tips. You will use those tips to frame your trade. Let's see. So I have an idea from Suzivan so far. So if the body close above this gap, he's planning to take a buy. We'll see that. Is there anyone who has any other idea? Inverse premium fair value gap get sell. Can you please tell me which gap? Are you talking about this gap you're talking about? I think Sujivan has already had an opportunity to go for the buy. Yeah, already gave him the opportunity to take the buy. I will put the stop loss the way I feel like. I'll put it like my way, the way if I were in this trade, the way I would put my stop loss. But I don't know his plan, just my way. But I don't know his plan. Where is his stop loss? I'm holding buy again. Cool, brother. I accept. I really appreciate those people who are looking for buy. But that doesn't mean that those people who are looking for sell, they're wrong. I'm just saying, if I would love to give my opinion, I prefer those people who are interested to for buy now. I prefer them, okay? Now, if any of you are interested to take a buy here, can you please tell me that what is the only thing you don't want to see? What should be the only thing you don't want to see over here? Like if it happens, that's gonna be a low probable buy. You guys can tell me that? Please don't tell me that I don't want to see any body close below this gap. Please don't tell me that. It's something like what to say. I mean, illogical to be honest. So you should not think like that way. However, accept this that I don't want to see any body close below this 50% because there's 1000% opportunity it can close below this 50% of this gap. There is nothing wrong. But is there anything that is you are interested to see not going to happen? Not closing under 50% of the no, not that. I would love to give you an tips. Okay, another tips. Use old fair value gap. Use old fair value gap. Body close below this gap is absolutely okay. This is a new gap, guys. Try to understand. It's a new gap. Market is just working over here. It's build a fake breakout, can fall, it can do a lot of job here, then it can start to go higher. So I don't need to worry about the 50% of this gap. But instead of that, think about a old fair value gap. Something, try to add some old fair value gap. Yeah, I appreciate that. The thing you told that body close below this word block, I appreciate that. I don't like this thing, to be honest. When it come to this 50%, it's not a good. However, inverse 10 fair value gap, I say. This fair value gap over here, I would love to add it with the volume imbalance, extend it to my right. I don't want to see anybody close below this reclaimed fair value gap. It's a fake breakout over here to take the liquidity. See this low as cleared over here, took the liquidity. I don't want to see anybody close below this fair value gap constant crossment. Somebody will close below this. It's a low probability to me. For the first time, I'll get an opportunity. I will trail my stop loss. For example, I'll try to trail my stop loss. If it doesn't give me the opportunity, I'll just get stopped out over here. However, actually took me my stop loss. Okay, it should be a bit below actually. I put it randomly. I have to just cover the lower quadrant of that week, not like the 50. However, so the thing I was saying, the first time it will close below this consonant crossment, it means that it was the fake breakout. This is the confirmation of the breakout. At the same time, it came to the 50% of this new week opening gap. That is a sign market is more interested to fall without tapping over here. Still, if I can survive this setup, first time it will close below this consonant crossment, it will close above the candle high. I'll move my stop loss if I get any opportunity. Otherwise, I'll just get stopped out here. So maybe I would get stopped out over here. Those people who are thinking about buy from there, they already got stopped out. They should not cover this low, to be honest. This gap 50% should not be broken because this is the reclaimed gap that should be supported over here. If you get stopped out over here, Suzivan, what will you do, brother? Will you look for a buy again, or are you going to wait for the next time to go for the sell or rebuy? What is your thinking right now? Buy or sell? Per trader, are you looking for buy or sell? You got stopped out. Do you look for re-entry, rebuy, or sell? Waiting for sell. Cool. And what is your expectation per trader? I'm sorry to ask these questions, guys, like this way, but I hope that it will help both of us to understand the market a bit better way. I just need the reply from you guys. If you took the buy here, for example, you took the buy here because that candle has closed. You took the buy here. You got stopped out. I don't know where. Wherever you will get stopped out. Will you wait for a rebuy or will you look for a sell? Jinshid, you will look for a buy, sell first, then buy later. Cool. Penguin, sell, unfilled fair value gap, inverse, and sell. Rebuy, sell, sell. Okay. Those people who are saying sell, I am with you guys. I'm not interested to look for buy here anymore. Now you can say me, why is that? It's a bullish market. Look, when I'm saying this, I'm not interested to look for a buy. When I'm seeing this bull candle, I'm saying that I'm not interested to look for a rebuy here. I will look for a selling opportunity over there. The first reason is when this candle has closed above this 50% of the what to say the new week opening gap, should not come back again to 50% before tapping over here, but it actually fall. This is the low that has cleared the liquidity. Then it come here, create the lower quadrant that is holding the market so far. At the same time, it has built the relatively equal lows, which is my sell side liquidity over here. All I need to see, can it start to fall here now? If it starts to fall here now, I'm more interested to look for sell instead of taking a buy. It will keep going higher. It will come here. I don't care about that buy anymore. It will close above this gap. Will take a rebuy. No, I'm not interested to take that rebuy anymore. I am more interested to look for sell here. Any kind of selling opportunity is my perfect sell. I will not take a buy anymore. At the same time, those people who are waiting for the rebuy, please try to take your entry and get your boom. I will never look for a rebuy over here. No more rebuy is valid to me. I'm more interested to take a sell now. If it can provide me the sell, I'll accept that sell. If it failed to give me the sell, I will let the buy go. Sell doesn't mean that from this gap I'm going to take the sell. No, I will use the logic here to think about the sells. First, it has to prove me that I'm bearish. So it came here, cleared that low, started to go higher, respected this gap, fall again, failed to clear that low. Instead of that, engineered the liquidity. So now, does it want to go for that liquidity, or does it would love to continue toward that area? Because 50-minute candle has closed above the 50%. If it would love to keep going for that line, I'll let this buy go, not going to touch it. Seems like a very beautiful buy setup. I will never ever go for this buy. Will wait to find a selling opportunity. If it provide me the sell, I'll go for that sell. No sell, no trade. So try to understand the fact, guys. Okay, how to find out, how to wait for the opportunity. This is the area where I'm interested to look for an opportunity now. Just look at this. I'm not using any PD array here. I'm interested to look for sell. I'm not afraid to see this run toward that liquidity because I'm seeing that market has cleared the buy side liquidity. See here, the market has cleared the buy side liquidity over here. This is the origin high. This high, until it's not taken, I can use this gap as a reclaimed gap. That means this time it will close below this gap. It's my valid sell from here, exactly from there, after clearing the liquidity. Origin high, until it's not taken, I'm going to use this 22 YT model. Market structure shift, see this here, market structure shift, fair value gap, going to fall from this fair value gap until the origin high is not taken. Market fall, engineered liquidity, went higher, cleared the buy side liquidity, closed below this gap. It's my selling opportunity. From here, by putting the stop loss above that high, which has cleared the liquidity, target this relatively equal loss over here. I will never, ever, ever look for buy over here. You understand the logic over here? Now, I'm not giving you any signal, so I'll only talk about the price action after it's done. But here I tried to break down the things you did wrong. Okay, so now if it doesn't give me the entry, it doesn't matter. I mean, okay, I'm going to accept that. Okay, it didn't give me the entry, I'm absolutely okay with that. But if it gives me the entry, that's my sell. I'm not interested to take any kind of buy over here. You understand, guys? The the logic over here, why it is going to work like that way. Remember when I was talking about the sell, it was bullish market. So it was seems like, oh brother, you were wrong. Market is going to prove you wrong. But I was confident about that fall, not for the buying opportunity here. The logic is, if it really would love to trade here, the constant crossman should not be traded. I tell that to you? After the 50-minute candle close, when this candle will tap to the 50% of this gap, it means I'm bearish now. I'm not bullish anymore. I'm bearish now. Any kind of bearish setup is my selling opportunity. You guys got the point? I need that reply. That's why I told those people who are thinking about sell. You guys are absolutely right. Now, unfortunately, I can see that market didn't give me the entry. I'm cool with that. But think like it has given me the entry over here. Think like that way. I already got the partial. At least the partial has been cleared over here. At least the partial. And then I will hold my trade until where? Not the liquidity, until this unfinished business over here. Now, if you miss the trade, anybody can tell me that if you miss the trade here, how can you take a re-entry? Anyone who can tell me that? I don't think so. It's going to give me that, but I mean, uh, yeah, it's not going to give me that because this leg is really too big. But if it would give me the entry opportunity over there, how could I take a re-entry over here? Anybody can tell me that? I really appreciate, guys, if anyone can tell me that if I miss the trade over here, how can I take the re-entry? I have still an opportunity, but what it can be? So many no entry, no brother. Just let me know that. No, no order block. Liquidity fair value gap 1028, 1028 candle, 1020. No, no breaker block. 959 fair value gap. 959 fair value gap. I think you were talking about here. No, guys. I showed this to you at least 10,000s of the time, guys. Come on. Don't make me disappointed. At least 10,000s of the time I showed this to you guys. Come on. I'm not getting really so depressed. Someone, please, one guy, show me that. At least one guy. Just let me know which candle gap. I need a specific gap. Which candle gap? I showed this to you at least 1000s of the time. 955. Thank you so much. Admins told that 955 candle. Who was that? I don't remember the name. I mean 955 or 957 or what is that? 957. Okay, whatever it is. Okay, the gap. But you didn't get the entry opportunity. Bad luck. Forget about that. But even if I miss the trade here, that is my opportunity to take the entry over here until it is not reaching for this gap. I have to add the volume imbalance over here. Sorry, because it has the volume imbalance. Until it's not reaching over here, that's my selling opportunity. From where? From this gap, right? Around here, only gap is this 22 YT model gap. No order block, nothing. Now, order block, you can use it if you want, but I don't see any opportunity to the order block here because it's not a good order block scenario. To be honest, in my opinion, I'm not going to able to take the entry. But if I can catch the entry over here, that is the best case of scenario. Until where? Not this liquidity, not anywhere, until this unfinished business. Here, that gap. Why anyhow I missed the entry here? That's my opportunity to take the re-entry from this gap, from that gap. You can still see that it also didn't give me the entry, but however, that is all. Now try to understand that when this guys was going higher, some of you were talking that the bullish, right? Rebuy, rebuy, rebuy. What did I tell you here? No, no buy is valid to me. It's a selling opportunity now. That is the point you have to understand with the logic. The logic is very simple. First, it has reached to the 50% where it should reach at the beginning. Remember the 50%, not this high. If it reaches over here, that is the best case of scenario. But not the upper quadrant until the 50% came here. Give me the 22 YT model. I'm not interested to take the sell from this model anymore until it is not reaching here because the 50-minute candle has closed above this line. So if I go for the buy here, the school, which is risky, but still that is cool. Maybe you'll get stopped out over here. When you got stopped out here, you will start to look for the sell. How long? Until this gap. If it can break this gap, you know how to take re-entry again. Very simple. Beautiful sell, right? Just market didn't give us the entry. It's okay. Okay. But those people who told me the sell here, I really get surprised to be honest, because a lot of you told that you were interested to look for sell. I really appreciate you guys. I don't know, did you tell that by understanding the logic, or just simply told that it's going to fall? I don't know that. But this is the scenario you should expect market is going to happen. After clearing the liquidity, boom. I have one question, Chico. Why you suddenly changed for buy to sell? No, brother, I was never bullish. I'm always bearish. I was bullish until the 50% of the new week opening gap. Just watch yesterday's live because I didn't do the pre-market analysis today. But that was exactly the same thing from yesterday. I was always bearish. I was bullish for a short period of time until the 50% of that old week opening gap, old week opening gap over here. After reaching here, I'm done for bullishness. If it reach until here, that's a good case of scenario. I'm very happy to see that. If it fail to reach here, I don't need to worry about that. I'm more interested to look for the sell. Sell, 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 only sell. I think I like you like this. I should do that sometimes, hide. But thank you so much, brother. Most of the people stay here so that I can frame the setup for them. But I intentionally I'm doing this for today, where just not framing any trade. I'm talking about the hindsight. Even though I'm not able to do that most of the time, I have already talked about the entry opportunities from there and the here. I have already talked about that. But I should not even do that because sometimes I let the run go to you. You should go for your decision. That's what I am doing today. If you ask me, go for the trade. That was the buy. Good buy for me. A beautiful boom over here. And I would start to look for selling opportunity over here. If I miss the entry over here around this area, if I miss the entry over here, this candle, for example, it didn't happen actually. This candle closed below this quad, below that wick over here. Tap any of this line, I would take the sell over here, which didn't happen to be honest. After that, when I saw this candle, I would try to take the sell from there. If I miss this one, then I would hold my bias until the sell side liquidity, which is here, that is the sell side liquidity. I would hold it after closing below this gap. When it will close below this gap, I would start to look for sell again. I mean, just I would miss this trade, but I would never miss this buy. That's for sure. Hey guys, please don't forget to push the like button. Subscribe to our channel if any of you are new. I really would love to know that how many subscribers did I get today. Honest, to be honest, guys, it's gonna be a good day for you, or good opportunity for you to learn this market in a very specific way with the logical. It's up to you to be honest with me or not. Okay, 194 people are watching, 113 likes. Can you guys please push some more likes over here? The request. That's all I ask you. That's all. No money. You don't need to give me this money. Push the like button. And I will start. Okay, after a bit, I will start the giveaway. But before going for that giveaway, I would love to show you one more time the Blue Guardian feature. This is the account I'm going to give today. Two account from the Blue Guardian. We have 60% discount. If you use the code TWIZARD, it's gonna cost $40 for you to get the Blue Guardian Futures account. Everything is good. Previously they were working with Project X only. Right now they have added this trade of it. You are now able to trade through the trading view. If you love the trading view, then you can just choose the trade of it. You'll be able to trade through the trading. Really love it. End of the day drawdown 2500 is the maximum drawdown for 50k account. $3,000 is the maximum target. Only thing is bad, $1,250 daily loss limit. A hard breach. You go for that 1,250, you will lose your account. Okay, I request you guys, don't take that risk, because if you do that, either way you're not able to make the payout. I promise you, brother, you won't be able to make the payout. If your daily loss is like for 50k account, your daily loss is like $1,250, you will never be able to make the payout from that account. Either way, it's a bad thing. Please don't go for that. Otherwise, this is best opportunity and it's gonna cost you $40 only. $40. So I'm going to keep that account today. Just show one more thing. And please make sure that you have joined to our Discord. The pin comment here, you'll be able to see the link. Join that through that link. It's free, absolutely. Okay, I got 181 votes. Buy was 48%, sell was 28%, buy and sell was 40%, sell and buy was 10%. My expectation was today, to be honest, sell then buy. First, I would look for a selling opportunity, then I would look for the buying opportunity. That would be my expectation today. Uh, this volume imbalance, opening gap. First, I would try to take a sell until the 50 of this, this gap, opening gap, and then I would start to look for that buying opportunity until this market was extremely bullish. So I don't need to think about the sell at the beginning. Instead of that, I can start to look for buy from here. Beautiful buy. I saw that a lot of you got that book. Congratulations, all of you. And then this would be my selling opportunity. Until it is not broken, no sell is valid anymore. No buy is valid from here, first of all. Until it's not broken, no sell is also valid. Just make sure that you are not in rush for any trade right now. It's time to wait. Same way here. How to wait for the time and then go for the trade. If it doesn't give me the entry, it's just a bad luck. You don't need to worry about that. You didn't get it today, you will get it tomorrow. Same setup I showed you here, that was the exactly the same setup yesterday I showed you. There was nothing wrong, nothing was like different. Every single thing was same over there, except that inverse gap. Yesterday I had that inverse gap, which I could get more precision actually by using that inverse two gap over here after clearing the liquidity, traded the last fair value gap, two gap, buy from here, go for the trade. And today, the same case of scenario, everything is same. Took all the liquidity, trade the last fair value gap, two fair value gap, one is here, one is there, two fair value gap. Trade the upper fair value gap until this 50%, but then you can hold it until here, give you the boom over there, the school. Otherwise, done. When this market came to this last fair value gap, this entry is not valid anymore because this is your target. After reaching here, you can't push your button from here, from this gap. It's not valid. So, brother, so you are bullish now because you have seen this? Oh, you're not. It is not valid at all over here. If I would love to take a buy, just observe this gap. I'm not saying anything. If you would love to take a buy, at the same time, wherever you will find the buying opportunity, go for that. Actually, 450. So far, I remember I have started the live with 422 subscribers. It was 11,422 subscribers. If I can catch like 11,500 very soon, I'll be grateful to all of you guys. Good. I stepped out for a few minutes. Did you see the question above? I didn't see. Okay, I have a question about the reclaimed gap, the 1024 candle above it. So then, where we are looking sell, but that was third time gap was broken. We're looking for the old reclaimed fair value gap. This one, 1024. It's what did you say? 24. Okay, I think talking about. I didn't get your questions. It is repeat. 1024 candle closed above it. So then Where looking? First of all, if you are looking for the sell here, I'm not watching it as a reclaimed fair value gap. This gap is the 22 YT model. Market has cleared the buy side liquidity. Market structure shift, fair value gap. Trade the fair value gap. Market is going to fall. It's the what to say? I mean the uh, 22 YT model entry gap. It's not the reclaimed gap. But the reclaimed gap had this one. Had this one where it didn't provide you the entry. To be honest, I mean it was not working like that way. However, if I were looking for a reclaimed gap, that could be the reclaimed gap. So remember, prior to 9:30, that is the first thing I told you. It's gonna work over there so beautifully. Prior to 9:30, when I told that if I would love to take a buy, I will take the buy when this market is going to close above this gap. What is this gap? Last fair value gap to that specific leg. This is the last fair value gap over here. This is still valid. Now you can just move this last fair value gap from here to here, around here. Gap, very small gap. Prefer to go with this gap because it's much more cleaner comparing with this gap. So I would love to get a bit more confidence to take the entry using the last gap. So the last gap here and the last gap there, I'm going to use it. It's depending on my experience. If you want to go with the logic, then of course you can't use this gap because it has been violated already. You don't need to use it. Of course, if you want, you can do it. Instead of that, you can just move here this gap as your last gap. So when you will see this gap has been violated, you can look for a buying opportunity from that gap, because this is the last fair value gap now, right here. When the body is going to close up this gap, you're allowed to take the buy from this last gap has been violated. Like this same gap, the way I told you that to take the sell, that same gap to take the buy. By expecting nobody is going to close below the constant crossment of this gap. I prefer this whole gap, easier for me to understand because of my how to say this, I mean good look things or something like that, I don't know how to say that. 10-12 was not the water block. Look at this, brother. I have how many times I told this about this candle appeared 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Takes 8 minutes to validate this as an water block. Just below new week opening up, new to opening gap, it would be perfect set, right? If it was this gap was around the low of this new week opening gap, if this gap or like the last gap over here, this gap 1 minute last gap was aligned with the low of this new week opening gap, I wouldn't see anything over there. I would start to look for buy over there. But when this gap is aligned with the lower quadrant, I'm not interested to frame any kind of setup in between this area, because it can start to react as a resistance and this market can start to fall, keep falling. I'm not interested to do that. So I will wait this market to go here, which is above the percent of this new week opening gap, to find out a new buying opportunity. We'll go for that area. So depending on the situation, the market has built this 1 minute last gap as well as the 50-minute gap, which is actually aligned with the 50% lower quadrant and the low. Okay, so both of these areas. However, if the setup has been created from the low, I could go for the buy. But from this area, I'm not interested to look for the buy. Instead of that, like first of all, if you use this one as your last fair value gap, you have already got your opportunity to take the buy. Please don't push the button. It's a request to all of you. Why should be your stop loss below this candle? One, two candle, right? This two candle has validated this gap as a inverse gap. So below this gap, which is gonna be 14 handle, I'll just put it a bit lower. 6 target is gonna be upper quadrant level. I would love to look for this gap to use as a last gap. So this time when it is going to close above this gap, I would prefer to take the buy from here and going to put my stop loss below this candle. One, two. This two candle is going to validate this gap as an inverse gap. So put my stop loss below that. I'll just move on. I'll show my one. Okay. So here, this candle will tap to this gap high. I would love to take the buy there and going to hold it until here, down to there. The same logic I showed you here. Nobody should close below the 50% of this gap. Again, you can simply use this gap. I love to use this gap because for me, I don't know how to say this, but I think ICT told that kind of deja vu or something like that. That is gonna click on your mind which one you should go depending on your experience. So sometimes it is confusing where if you're confused, let it go. Just simply let it go. It is not confused, just go for that, something like that. So for example, here there is no confusion, it is perfectly okay. But here something is confusing to you, don't go for that trade simply. So please don't ask me why I'm using this one, because I'm not able to explain why I'm using it with the logic. I should go for this one, but I prefer that one instead of this gap. Okay, love to go for the buy here until there, that upper quarter level. I'm confused why that wasn't buy from 50-bit gap as well. Perfectly tagged C of the gap. The problem is here, guys. Don't forget that this is the new week opening gap. So you're trading inside the new week opening gap. First of all, you have to understand that you are trading the new week opening gap. What did I tell you? If you are looking for a buy, try to take the buy from the 50% of this gap. If you are looking for a sell, try to take the sell from the 50% of this 50% of this new week opening gap. If you are looking for a buy, try to take the buy from the low of this new week opening gap. If you try to take a sell, try to take the sell from the top of this new week opening gap. Never ever frame the trade aligned with the upper quadrant, lower quadrant. No sell is valid from there. No buy is valid. Sorry, no buy is valid from there. No sell is valid from there. No buy is valid from there. You have to either use the 50% or the upper lower level of the new week opening gap, around that area. If you would love to frame a trade where you are thinking that it has closed, for example, this candle, it has closed above the lower quadrant. This 50% is obvious. So until the 50%, you can take the risk over here. After seeing the candle has closed, there's a possibility to trade here and then it will come here. If you see it has closed above the upper quadrant and tap to the 50%, no more buy is valid. Inside this whole zone, no more buy is valid. Upper quadrant will be traded or not, nobody knows that. High of this gap will be traded or not, nobody knows that. But if it close above the lower quadrant, 50% is obvious. If it close above the upper quadrant of that new opening gap, high is close. I mean high is obvious, but still that run is risky. The safer run is market is falling. Okay, something like that way. Market is falling, closed below this lower quadrant. It's obvious that market is going to use this gap or maybe a bit higher, and then it will come until this. This is obvious. Like 90% of the time you will see this so beautifully. But when it will close below this, it is not confirmed that it will come back here. Now, if it keep falling and trade this, that is perfect. Absolutely, that is perfect. But if it come here, it means that it is more interested to go here somewhere. I don't know which one is it will be traded, and then it can come here. I have just no idea how far it will go here. But if it keep falling, there is no problem. Do you understand the things? Brother, it's already been explained thousands of the time through the live, brother. Got us to turn on new thing, right? Done for the day. Congratulations, Sachin. I'm not bullish anymore. I'm not interested in any kind of buy until the 15. I mean, until the body is not going to close above the new week open. However, guys, I'd love to start the giveaway. Please write down the two wizard. I'll just join. Okay. I have to join the food class actually. Forgot to join it around 10, 11, 1 hour late. You guys please write down T2 wizard to the comment box. Okay. Okay, so of course this is the blue guardian future. So you have to write down to the comment box to join to this giveaway. That okay? And you will get a ticket. Make sure that you have joined to our Discord as well. At 41, 140, 41 has joined. 45 people have joined. Guys, come on, join. I don't know why you are not joining. That not updating. I think it's updating. Yeah, it's updating. 46. Got 195 votes for the first time. I guess I think I have got 195 votes over here. So yeah, that was huge. Thank you so much, guys, for voting over here. Thank you so much, guys, to all of you. I really appreciate it. Do I have the right to ask this question today? Are you what? What today? Green? You didn't frame any trade, so you can't ask me the question today. Just in compliments. Understand your account color today. Gray means you are around the break even. No, actually, what color of your. Oh, come on, baby, I'm not far from you. Dance, dance for us, baby. Yeah. Why did you took me? You took. Come on, baby, you're not tired enough. Volume night, hit the dance floor, hit the dance floor. I'm on you, baby, baby, I want you. I don't, I don't. I don't want you, oh baby. I When I was talking about here, you guys remember I told you one thing. When this can, if I miss the trade over here, exactly over there, I will wait the body close below this quadrant level. When it will tap either the low or the 50% or to the top, I don't care. I will take re-entry over here until this last fair value cap. Remember exactly to that specific area, depending on that same 22 YT model, everything over here. Same case of scenario over here. 22 YT model, fair value cap, as well as this weak quadrant level. So we'll have to take the entry here. Used the new week opening gap 50% to take my sell, and we'll go for the, I mean, I was thinking about that order block. It was logical to me. I closed my trade over there. But the real target is also liquid over here. However, first entry opportunity from the order block, tried, didn't work, immediately switched the bias. After seeing this reaction, it was so precise. I wanted to see it will be clear one more time before falling. Didn't happen. I don't need to do that. Judas swing or the inducement leg, market went higher, fall again, take that inducement leg. Inducement leg went higher, tried a buy here, didn't work, fall again, inducement leg is my sell again. From there, you can hold it as long as you want. I'm okay with that. For handle after taking profit loss over. It's absolutely cool. What do you say, guys? Is that cool? Ah, I know it's. Don't need to let me know. Let's give T2 some boom. Yeah, guys, I deserve some boom. Give me some boom, guys. Come on. Not only the T2 wizard, but also the boom. Please do that for me. Thank you, VRV. Thank you, brother. Sophia, thanks for the boom, brother. Sister, Teza, thank you. Then thank you. Guys, I'll just close the entries after 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, I'll just close the entries. I don't know why the people actually joined. Small people, four people are joined. Yeah, I don't know why it's like 125 people are watching, still 25, 50. Okay, however it is. That's the boom, 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 boom. Thank you, Suziman. I love you guys. Green is without me, 58% is green. Still more than 50%. I'm happy. Still more than 50%. I'm really happy. Really happy. Thank you so much, guys, for being green over here. 21% is red. Sorry for you guys. I think you'll need a bit more time, but T2 will make you a profitable trader. That's the promise from this guy. He'll be a profitable trader. Just be with me. Strict. Be strict with me, okay? Thank you so much, guys. Honest. Mm, yeah, it's sell now. Only sell. Yeah, only sell. They changed the algorithm. ICT just explained. They changed the algorithm. Come on. It is showing you the precision of this market. Even it is too bad. Still. Okay, guys. Just after 4 minutes, I'll close the entries. If you didn't enter to this yet, please write it down to the comment box. Before that, just use this explanation mark. This explanation mark. Okay. So explanation T2 wizard. This should you have to write on the comment box to join to this giveaway. Just write it down to the comment box. You'll be able to join to the giveaway. Explanation mark T2 wizard. This is the Blue Guardian futures. I'm going to give you the account from the Blue Guardian futures here. Guardian futures. You can see Blue Guardian futures. You have to try the standard 50k, 100k, 150k, 25k, whatever you love to use. I'm going to give two account, 50k account. Okay, the cost is gonna be $40 if you use the code T2 wizard, but those who are going to be the winner, you don't need to pay anything. Absolutely free. So pass the challenge, make the money. That's all you have to do. Make sure that you are with us in our Discord. The pin comment, this is the Discord link. Make sure that you have been with us with the Discord. Please make sure that you are with me with here. Let me join as well. I would love to write down T2 wizard mention mark to third. See if they can provide me the target with it. Something missing. Yeah, I got the ticket. PSMC trader, you have received one ticket. The school brother. So this take profit trader better than Blue Guardian futures. But it's cheaper. $40 for 50k account. It's cheaper. If you ask me about this prop firm, of course it's cheaper and the rules are so beautiful. It's good. I prefer take profit trader because their only thing. See here, payout period is 7 days. That means after making the profit, you have to wait 7 days to request your payout. For take profit trader, daily payout. Take profit trader. These guys are going to give you daily payout. If you use the code T2 wizard, you will get a 30% discount, no activation fees. When you will request your first payout, they will give you back 100% initial refund, test refunds. For example, you bought a 50k account, okay? So 170 minus 30%, how much it will be? Let me check. 170 minus 30%. It's gonna cost you $119. $119 it's gonna cost for your 50k account. When you will pass this account and request your first payout, they are going to give you back $119 as well. That means you are going to get a free account, no payment. For Blue Guardian futures, you have passed it and you got your payout. Still $40 they're not going to give you back. But right now the offer they're having, they're going to give you back the amount you have paid for the account. It's the best because it's going to give you daily payout. And when you have the funded account, there is simply no rules, no consistency rules, no scaling rules, no what kind of rules you, I don't know. Okay, like there is simply no rules except one: don't hit your maximum loss. You see this $2000, don't hit it. That is the only rules. Until the buffer, it's the trailing drawdown. When you will make $2000, trailing drawdown is done. It is going to be end of the day for the funded account, okay, not for the challenge account. Challenge account end of the day, but funded account first $2000 you have to work with the end of the day drawdown. After $2,000, there is no rules. Just make the money, request it every day. Make the money, request it every day. That is the only thing you have to think about. This take profit trader. Just make sure you have used the code T2 wizard. There is another actually wait, wait. This is another one which seems like take profit trader. Here also the same code T2 wizard. However, they're also almost the same actually. They're also going to give you the day one payouts. Okay? Like day one payouts, you're also going to get that. And you guys can try this one as well. Like it's tradeday.com. They're almost the same. Okay, so they have 40% off, no activation fees. Code T2 wizard, not this one. Use the code T2 wizard, you will get the same discount over here. They're almost same like take profit trader, and they have also like they one payout, but they have some consistency rules or something like that. Like take profit trader, they have nothing, simply nothing, but they have some kind of rules. Okay, consistency rules or something like that. So you guys can, if you are interested about this one, you can also try this one, trade day. Legit, people are getting the payout from them. Like take profit trader, I can guarantee that they're going to give you the payout because I got the payout from them last time, like 3 to 4 days ago. But trade day, I actually didn't get the payout. I tried one account, but I failed. Then I actually didn't come because I love take profit trader rather than trade day. But it's cheaper comparing with take profit trader. It's a bit cheaper. However, you guys can try that as well. Want? Are you guys unhappy today because I didn't frame the trade? Though last to take the trade I took, are you guys unhappy for that? Any rules regarding 5 withdrawals then live? Which one, Dora? Brother, today is good day. Devin, I asked you a question actually long time ago. I think you are not here. I don't think so, Dora. After 3 months, they are going to give you the live account, I guess. I don't remember exactly when they're going to give you the live account, but they will promote you to the Pro Plus account, which is better. This is also better actually, sister. Even I was asking you guys, brother, like, do you feel any changes after being with me? Do you feel any changes to your trading? Okay, just give me that reply, brother. Devin. I'll choose 10 people here. Whoever is going to be the winner, write down to the comment box something. I don't know what you are going to write down to the comment box, but write down something that will be appear here. Okay, I mean, I have opened a lot of application. My laptop is being a bit slow now. Okay, so let's see. Ahbab Trades, congratulations, brother. Ahbab Trades. If you are here, write down something to the comment box that will appear over here. If you don't write down something, I will remove your name. I'll choose another. Okay, you are here actually. Thank you so much, brother. Don't need to confirm the Discord because I know you are with me in the Discord. Let's go for another one. Jack is here. I didn't know that. Jack, please write down something so that it will appear over here. Please write down something. Okay. NSB Traders 111. Congratulations, brother. Write down something so that I can make sure that you are here. Please write down something. If you don't write it down, I will just remove your name. I'll choose another guy. That's all. Let's go for Ina and Lord. Congratulations, brother. What is my name, by the way? Come on. And you have to write down something over here. Come on, guys. Then, if you're not picked this time, don't worry. I will choose another 10 people for the next account. If you're not picked by this time, you will still have the opportunity to be the next time winner. But all of you have to write. Okay, Jack is here. Thank you so much, brother. He's also here. Ethan Lord is not here. So if he's not here, I'll remove his name. I'll choose another one. Same for Jen as well. He is Mickey. Congratulations, brother. Mickey. Write down to the something to the comment box. Make sure that you have write it down. Otherwise, I'll remove your name. If you are the winner and you are unable to prove that you are with us in our Discord, I will choose another winner. Sorry to say, but sometimes we have some problem. Okay, Mickey, you are here. No worries, brother. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see who is gonna be the okay, CDA professor. Congratulations, brother. Okay, professor. Congratulations, brother. And we three more guys. Please write down something that will appear over here. Rajkumari. That means Kishore. Congratulations, brother. Hope some of you will be the winner. Where is my name? Where is Tito Wizard? Okay, Gurmit. Congratulations, brother. I'm the most unlucky person ever. Come on. Last one. Tito. Prince. Okay, so I'll put these 10 people in this race, and whoever is going to be the winner, I'll remove him, and then I will choose another 10 people to choose for the next winner. Okay. So let's see. By the way, I need to make sure that all of you are here actually. Abab is here, Jack is here, SB is here, Ethan Lord is here. Thank you, brother. Jen is not, so I'll move his name. Okay, Jen is here actually. I don't need to. Okay, he's here. He's here. Rajkumari Rai is not here, so I'll move his name and I'll choose another one. Gurmeet Rajkumari. Prince is here. If both of you guys don't write anything to the comment box, I'll remove your name. Gurmeet and Rajkumari Rai. Okay, Rajkumari Rai is here. Final one is Gurmeet. If Gurmeet is not here, I'll remove your name, brother. And I'll choose another one. Okay, I don't think so he's here. Not here. Let's see who is gonna be the next winner. It's Ben Cruz. Ben, you have to write it down. Ben, if you are here, please write it down. Otherwise, I'll move your name as well. We'll put another one. Ben, please write down something if you are here. Ben Cruz 690. Ben. Can you guys see the Ben Cruz name here? Ben? If he's not here, I'll move his name. Okay, you guys can see. Oh, okay, I'm going to remove his name and I'm going to choose another one. He's also not here. Yes. And the winner. Daniel, are you here, brother? D Daniel. D Daniel 5337. Please write down something to the comment box, otherwise I'll remove your name as well. Whoever joined and just remove, I mean, went outside. I'm not. Daniel, are you here? Daniel is here. Perfect. Thank you, brother, for being over here. If you are not inside this area, I will just choose another 10 people, okay? And I will give them a 60-second race. Let's see who is going to be the winner, okay? I just need you guys to predict who is going to be the winner. Can you guys predict who is going to be the winner? Tell me. Jack is the winner. Jack is too lucky. Previously, he has won like 2 to 3 accounts, so far I remember. Is there any prediction? Who is going to be the winner? Prince. Okay, Prince is going to be the winner. Jack is going to be the winner. Jane is going to be a winner. Ahabab or Jack? Ahabab or Jack? Let's see. You can see the Mickey. Mickey is going to be the winner. Mickey. Okay, no. No Mickey. Mickey. No. Jack. Jack. Extremely lucky. This guy is extremely lucky. Oh, okay. Last time you won only on one time. Or Jack, you have to just confirm through the Discord, brother. That's all you have to do. Just write down something on the Discord. Let me. I have opened a lot of application actually. That's it. Bit late actually. So, however, Jack, you have to write down something to the main room, brother. Congratulations, by the way, Jack. And then I will confirm that through the through here. Okay. Jack, you have to confirm through the Discord, please. Jack, okay. That is you, right? Just now, second time winning. Let's go. I think it's you. I don't need to worry about that. Talked to you before, so I won't be confused actually. Okay, I'll just contact you. No worries. I'll choose another 10 people except Jack T. Let's see. Ahmed Ked. Brother, if you are here, write down something so that I can know that you are here. Please write down something to the comment box, okay? Don't you? Don't you? Congratulations, brother. Don't you? Don't you please write down something to the comment box, brother? Please. Niche dictionary. Congratulations, brother. Niche dictionary. Write down something to the comment box. Please. More drama. Redai. Congratulations, brother. Write down something to the comment box. Make sure you are with us through the Discord. If you are not able to prove, T Daniel. Congratulations, brother. Again, one more chance, brother. T Daniel. One more chance, brother. Hemant Kumar. Congratulations, Hemant. All of you have to write down something to the comment box so that I can make sure that you are here. Please do that for me. Rascally Baragan. Congratulations, Baragan. Only Baragan doesn't need to write me something through the Discord. I know his Discord name or everything on the win. Okay. Uh, awesome, buddy. Awesome, buddy. Congratulations, brother. If I mispronounced your name, I'm extremely sorry for that. Where is T2SMC trader? Come on. Ajib, congratulations, brother. There's no T2SMC trader. Where is T2SMC trader? Come on, come on, come on. Last guy. T2, 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 come on, come on, come on. T2, no Mehdi, no Mahdi, no Mahdi. Ben Cruz. I don't think so. Ben is here, but still, let me check. Ahmad Ked is not here. I'll remove his name because he didn't write anything to the comment box, so I will just remove his name. Simple. Tanshu is here, no problem. Nish is here. Rida is here. Daniel is here. Hemant Kumar, I'll remove his name as well. Baragan is here, not here, so I'll remove his name as well. I will remove his name as well. His name as well. Name as well. Okay, so I'll start with Ahmed Ket. Ahmed is not here, right? Yeah. Let's pick another winner. Suzivan. Suzivan, are you here, brother? Just let me know you are here. That's all. Suzivan, are you here? Okay, Suzivan is here. That's cool. Here, here, is here. Neil is here. Okay, Himanta Kumar. I'm going to Himanta Kumar. Going to pick another winner. Okay, Jahir Khan. Are you here, Jahir? Jahir, are you here? Jahir. Jahir, are you here? Did he write something? I'm going to remove his Baragan's name because Baragan is also not here. Jahir, are you here? I don't think. Okay, it's Mahadi. I hate him, by the way. Why it's Mahadi? Mahadi. Come on, man. Mahadi should not be here. I'm feeling jealous. Can I put my name here instead of Mahadi? No, he's not here. Okay, I'll just go close Jahir name as well. Go for another one. Okay, Sitso Trader. Are you here, Sitso Trader? Brother, I can't just pick anyone specifically. I'll just do it randomly. Okay, whoever is going to be the winner except Jack T, everyone is appreciated. I just can't like choose a single guy. I can't do that. Sitso, are you here? Yeah, this guy is here now. Cool. Just remove Shajib, Ben, and Ben. Sitso, are you here? I don't think so. Let me go instead of Shajib, another guy. Elias NQ Traders, are you here? Elias NQ Traders. Shajib, where is Shajib? Elias NQ Trader, are you here? It says not here. If people just join and then they leave. Ben is not here, so move his name another way. Jamil, are you here, Jamil? Jamil, are you here? Okay, Elias is here, that's cool. I put the Elias name. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Sitso, I'll just remove Sitso. Mahadi is here. Everyone else is here. Just I need to remove the Sitso. Yeah, just the Sitso. Okay, he's the last guy. Okay, I think it's gonna be T2. T2. I hate you. Tazul, are you here, Tazul? Tazul, are you here, Tazul? Sujivan, don't you niche Hriday, Daniel, Zahir Khan. Who's missing actually? I messed up already. Don't you is here. Nish is here. Hriday is here. Daniel is here. Osamdi is here. Sujivan, Mahati, Ilyas, Jamil, and Tajul. Whose name I have to remove from here? Sujivan, Dansur, Nish, Hriday, Daniel, Jahid. I think Jahid. I should remove the Jahid, right? Jahid is not here, right? Guys, can you please tell me whose name I have to remove? I'm now a bit confused. Bullshit, I should not go for this. All of this account I should keep them. Whose name I should remove from here? Anybody can tell me that? I think it's Jahid. It's Jahid, right? Not here. Mahdi, right, everything is good, Rao. I think everything is good. Everything is good. I'll just go for the another race. Let's see who is going to be the winner. Tell me who is going to be the winner this time. Tell me who is going to be the winner. Don't remove me. First time got selected. Tell me who is going to be the winner. Please tell me that. Tell me that. Tell me that. Come on, come on, come on, guys. My name is not here. Incubators, me. You guys are very self-centered. Why you always think about yourself? Where is Mahdi? I am just looking at this guy. Look at this guy. He's too angry. He's too red and too angry. Just look at him. Just look at him. Did you remove me? Dora, you are not selected. Okay, Tajul is going to be the winner, I guess. Brother, for being the winner. Tajul, you have to just confirm it through the Discord. Tell me something over there and then confirm it through the YouTube. Tajul, the guy. My God, let's go, little duck. I selected Tajul. I'm speedy. Okay, Tajul, come on, please, over here. Tajul, here I am. Is that you? Just write it down to I mean the YouTube. I mean YouTube. Just write it down. It will be here. From Discord, is that you, brother? From the Discord, is that you? Just write yes. Just write yes. Tajul0121. Is that you? Here, this one. That you? Just write down yes if you are here. Just here. Okay. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. I'll just knock you. Okay. No worries. So, however, guys, kind of slow. Let me it. So this is the opening gap. That is the opening gap, and market fall until the lower quadrant of the opening gap, and then it went her. Perfect. However, guys, I think you got something from this live, as though I didn't frame any trade, but you have got what you needed. I hope it's awesome. Congratulations, both Jack and Tazul, both of you guys, for your winning those accounts. If you don't mind, give me one account. If you don't mind. If you don't want to give me that, it's okay as well. Come on. If I open many webs, I mean many applications, sometimes get stuck. Thank you so much, guys, for being over here. We'll see you tomorrow. Anybody has any question? If you don't have any question, I'd love to close the stream right now, and we'll be back tomorrow, or maybe around the PM session. I'm just not sure about that. Overall, today's price action was so good. Buy was from there, sell is from there, another sell is from there. Not bad, okay? To be honest, it was not bad. The run was until here was kind of 207 7 handle run. It was kind of 207 handle run without getting stopped out by trailing the stop loss. What a run is that? Ah, wow, wow. T2 is that you are the wizard, man. Come on, man. I know that I'm the wizard, by the way. I don't copy your trades, but when you frame setups, I notice many things I usually miss when trading alone. Oh, that's cool, Suziban. If you use it for taking notes, for getting more hindsight or more information, I really appreciate it. But I really love those people who don't copy my trades. You should not go for my trades. If you think like that, that guy is taking, this is gonna work, I'm gonna copy his trade. Man, you are missing the best opportunity to learn this beautiful market. I promise you, brother. Instead of that, if you focus on learning the things I'm explaining here, do you know why I pushed the button over here? Just to prove the logic I told you here. Just go back and listen what did I say over here. When this candle closed below this low, I would love to use the quadrant level of that wicks to go for the sell. Any of this quadrant level, I don't know. I just go for the trade over here to confirm this thing happening over here with the same 22 IT model logic or everything over there. However, these are things you should just observe. It's not random. It's not something like I didn't know that it will fall until here. Trust me, I didn't know that. For me, until that order block open, it was more than enough. Just until that open. That is the low hanging fruit. When I have seen it has closed below this gap, last gap 50%, I'm pretty much confident now it's not going above this gap. Here, I have this old gap where 50% of this gap is also important to me. So I just simply put my stop loss above this gap that is covering this old gap over here. So if you see that when I was moving my stop loss, I was not afraid of that I'm going to get stopped out. It should be respected over here. Not perfectly, sometimes I'll get stopped out. I'm okay with that. Still, I'm in profit. I don't need to charge. I mean, I don't close the trade here. I would love to hold it here. You'd see that I'm just moving the stop loss with the logical things again and again. And if I can survive, good. If I don't survive, I'll get stopped out. It's simple. But try to focus on learning instead of copying my trade. The more you will copy my trade, the better you will lose the opportunity to learn these beautiful things from the beautiful guy. I'm really a good guy. Trust me, man. I'm really good guy, a good hearted person. All I care, your profit. That's all. So make the profit for me. Yeah, maybe I didn't get that account, but got more boom today. So anyway, happy. Thank you so much, Liter Trading. Uh, thanks for the boom, brother. For Apex Trader, can you request a payout 8 days for you? Request a payout for 8 days for when you receive your last payment. Marco just ask this question to the Discord brother, Tamimi, FL Trader Mahadi. They will be able to help you, brother. You know, I my knowledge about this is very low, very low, very low. They are the experts. I mean, you know that, right? Because you were with me so long, so you know all of these things. My knowledge is smaller. So this prop firm related questions, Mahdi, Tamimi, Filtrator, or they will be able to help you better way. I believe so. No problem, RX. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you. No problem, Dora. Dora, did you take any profit today, sister? You should be because you were talking about the buy from the 50% of this gap, so you got the better entry opportunity. You should be profitable, but still let me know. Are you green or red? Can see that 63% people are green out of 95%. That's cool. That's cool. I really appreciate it. Like more than 50. Person is still happy. That's really awesome. Marcus, are you green? Sujivan, are you green? If there is any Sophia, are you green? Infiltrator Mahadi, are you guys green? Thank you, no problem. Why are you using New Week opening up from more than 5 weeks ago? When that is the gap that is gonna help me to understand the long-term bias. That New Week opening gap. Actually, I didn't do any pre-market analysis today, but yesterday I have done it. If you watch the first part of yesterday's live, you will understand that why I kept that gap until now. I just didn't do it today, but I have done it yesterday. Okay. Thank you, Titu. Boom, no problem. Uh, Spoon, thank you so much, brother, for being over here. Okay, Dora, you're profitable. You know what you should do? Stop over trading. It's from your last payout request and approved date, not from when you got paid. Okay, thank you, Suziphon, for replaying that guy. Thank you so much, man. I did green today. One trade, I was done. Congratulations, sister. Go slowly, run slowly. This is a marathon, not the Hussein Bolt race. The more you will run slowly, the better you will get you will do in this trading industry. Those people who are in rush, they will be always at the back, everyone's back. Don't force, don't run faster, go slowly. If you are the last guy, you are the best guy. Just remember like that way. Yes, I'm green. I did blow one evil account, but it's my fault for taking too much leverage. Take the lesson from your mistake. Don't just let it go. Sujivan, please, brother. It's been a long, brother. So I'm fed up for listening, blowing account, blowing account, blowing account. I'm fed up. I'm telling this to only Suzivan, not anyone else. Just Suzivan, not anyone else. I am asking you guys, you brother Suzivan. I'm really fed up with listening that blowing account, blowing account, blowing account. Because of that, because of that, because of that, because of my fault, because of that fault, because of that those fault. No man, it's time to be more responsible. Be more responsible, please. Never ever make any more fault. You will do that, but it doesn't cost the blowing account, please. I didn't trade this week. I'm enjoying being in... Oh man, you are in hospital. You okay, right, Mati? I hope you're okay, brother. I know the problem, but inshallah you will be okay. Stop smoking, brother. Be like me. Stop smoking. Will you be streaming the whole December, or will you take a break in December? I just don't know yet, my bro. I just don't know. Okay, if I see this price action is beautiful like now, until it is beautiful, I'll keep doing. And when I will first day I will start to see that it's started to react crazy, then maybe I'll take some break. Okay, but until it is going to work, I think I'll be here. I cleared first payout sometime back in funding ticks. Now I have to get second payout. You have cleared 5 profit days. Can I get a payout? I think you are eligible. I think, brother. Yeah, I think you are eligible actually. I got it, but when to consider that? Depending on the price action. If your higher time frame needs some world week opening gap, you have to keep it, brother. If your higher time frame means at least daily or weekly chart, if they need some new week opening gap or the volume imbalance for their direction, you will need that for longer term. Yes, my one and only reason for blowing up accounts is over leverage. I completely agree with you, brother. So stop doing that. If you know that that is the one and only reason, stop that, brother. I know it's hard. Please stop that. Because the more you will blow account, the more you will feel bad. So why do we need blowing account? You have a lot of accounts, so you don't need to blow one account, right? You know. Excuse me. Just go slowly, brother. I really appreciate it. And I know that, brother, you will overcome that, Suzy. I really appreciate it. Please don't mind, okay? I should not say like this way, brother, but I know that you are my brother and you are not going to misunderstand me. That's I told, okay? I really believe, brother. You're not going to misunderstand me. No smoking in hospital. If I survive, I'll resume it. Come on, man. Don't again. Stop. Stop smoking. Be like me, brother. I'm the idol for your for yourself, okay? Who leave the smoking. By the way, my packet is almost finished. Thank you for reminding me. It's time to the smoke because you are in hospital right now. I know that you, even if you want, you can't. No problem. I really appreciate it, brother. Project is a app or a website? Website, brother. Yes, you can get second payout if you have already hit the second payout profit target. That's cool. You have a big love. You wizard. Thank you so much, Aris. I love you, brother, too. You are the guy who I follow in trading and smoking. Come on, I'm going to take the leave right now. You guys will start to roast me. I don't want to be roasted here. Thank you. You'll not offend me. I'm here to learn and get yelled sometimes. Oh, come on, man. I'm not yelling to you. I'm just saying when I feel bad. Okay, some people are new. Okay, they're new, so they will blow the account. But you, you are not new anymore. Like you are old enough in this industry. So enough, right? You already find out that what is the mistake you are doing. So just get over that. Let it go. I'm not going to repeat that things again. Enough. Just say enough. That's all, brother. By the way, guys, I love talking, and if I keep continue, it will be the afternoon. So I don't want to waste any of your time anymore. Let me see actually how many subscriber did I get today. I started from 22, it's 33. So I got almost 11 subscriber. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys, for subscribing to our channel. Even though I didn't frame any trade today, still I got some subscriber. I'm happy for that. Okay, see you tomorrow. Until then, cheers, guys.